Hi water signs, it's Sarah here today with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm coming to you today on the winter solstice, so 12/21, and this is really an ending to this time of darkness, and it is really time to come into the light, and I'm being guided to show you the funny, I've pre-shuffled the decks, and this is the Shaman's Oracle, and this is John Matthews. So beautiful, and this is actually inspired by the ancient cave drawings. Okay, so the Hunter of Conflict is what's come out, and I'm actually going to take it because I have pre-shuffled them as well, and I was being guided to pick it up. So what I'm saying here, guys, if you are Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, this may resonate with you, or if you have water in your chart somewhere, this is for water signs though, from, just in case I haven't said it, the week of December 24th through to the 30th, okay? So the Hunter of Conflict is here, and when we're coming through this winter solstice energy, it is time to bring the light in from this darkness. Leave your mark, leave your handprint. And when we have the Hunter of Conflict here, I want to read what the book has to say about this. I also was drawn really to bring in ancestry. I'm hearing like this kind of stuff I've pulled into it, but I like the Circle of Friends, and it was being guided today to pull in one that is very, very primitive, and the knowledge that they had, the knowledge that they painted on these walls, there's value in that today. Okay, it's all part of our collective unconscious, but it's time to bring this into the conscious awareness. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just hold this up, and any feelings that this invokes, just really feel it out. Anything that comes to you while I'm reading this, question its origin. Does it resonate with you? What can you do to change it, or why is it here in your conscious awareness? Okay, kind of come to this actively. I am the hunter of conflict. Though I may seem fierce and intraceable, I hesitate to draw my sword except in defense. Rather, I seek peaceful ways to help you resolve opposition in your life. And while I may use powerful energies of conflict to fuel myself, I do not seek to gain victory over others through violence or aggression. I exist to seek out the sources of your inner conflicts and find ways to heal and restore you to a state of wholeness. Conflict, though we seldom choose it willingly, is deeply embedded within our collective psyche today, just as it was for our forebears. Now, as then, we see conflicts over territory, possessions, and ideas, and often these can lead to the destruction of values and ways of life. The Hunter of Conflict stands beside us to seek out a path of healing and counsels us to be peaceful, to lay aside old grievances and inner debate. In our own lives, we may often feel at war within ourselves, in turmoil over decisions we must make. Letting go of such anxieties clears our mind, restoring balance and inner peace. So if we're looking at the interpretations of this as well as some things that, maybe this is something that's happened, this may be something that universe is kind of bringing in. Definitely something to be bringing into conscious awareness though is there could be struggle, right? Determination, continuing to go, finding resolution. This is for sure finding the light in between the two spaces, in between ourselves and our shadow selves, conflict between others. So finding better ways, restoring balance, facing obstacles, courage, energy, healing, harnessing strength to achieving peace. This really is being the mastery, self-mastery, okay? And I'm actually going to pull one more with the Hunter of Conflict. Please, Spirit, can you give me any messages? Thank you. And we have the Spirit of Nurture here, okay? So that Spirit of Nurture. So whereas the Hunter is something we actively do, Spirit is, here's where we're connecting to that higher, I'm hearing oversoul, higher self, higher consciousness, guides, nature's Spirit of Nurture. Okay. So again, I invite you just to look at the card, and I apologize for the glare there, but see what it feels like for you, okay? I am the spirit of nurture. I offer protection and a safe, homely place where you may find refuge and access new energy at times of crisis. In me, you will find support and encouragement that restore your well-being and enable you to move ahead in your life's journey. The sustenance I offer will fortify you and help you to face whatever lies ahead with renewed vigor. Nurture provides balm, rest, and peace for the soul. Whatever difficulty or pain you encounter through nurture you will find a sanctuary of warmth, solace, and support. Home and family are time-honored sources of such nourishment. Right? It's Christmas time. It's definitely time with our families. If you're feeling lonely right now, maybe feeling like, you don't necessarily have that family, if you're alone over Christmas, take the time to nurture yourself, okay? Take the time to really get out of this inner conflict, okay? Or if you don't want to be alone, reach out, okay? There are even down to the churches having meals. Eating together is one of the things that brings us together. I know myself, one of the ways I share my love is through my food. I put my love into my food when I feed my family and when I feed the people that I invite to my table. Because quite honestly, I'm not going to invite someone that I don't care about that much into my life and into my table, is what I'm saying here, okay? So my table is important. It's what do you bring to the table, okay? Are you fighting your inner demons? Are you coming looking for a fight? Or how are you looking to resolve those things? Let's be nurturing. Let's be kind to each other. Let's really be peaceful, okay? So that's a message I have for there. I'm going to actually bring in an earth magic for you guys as well. So earth magic, please, a message for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, water signs, water elements. Thank you. And we have new beginnings, okay? The sun is coming up. Tomorrow, the 22nd, is a full moon. But through your week, so that's if you're watching early, and I apologize, guys, but through your week, this really does start to bring a new day, new dawn, new visions, new scenes. And what we get here is dream time. So this could really be a time to pay attention to what happens in your dream space. See all of the ways that it can go, what he's speaking through this, well, I don't know what it's called, but what's coming through here is creation. This is a very creative space, and he's balanced to be able to stand in this pose. Yoga really is being connected by body, mind, and soul. Even if we can take out the physical aspect of it, just even the idea of what it means to be in wholeness and at peace with ourselves. And if we can open our crown, right? He's got a crown, and it is accepting. I see the sun here. This is cosmic knowledge, guys. And that is a lot of what's happening now. Nurture yourself. Get out of this inner conflict that, maybe the last week or so have brought to you. Allow the purging to happen. And I'm going to bring to you guys as well a Doreen Virtue Past Life Oracle. Just for some inspiration for water signs. What's something that we may be working through? Thank you. I get vows, and this is being true to your words. This is, you can also see a reflection. There's two different faces. It's like, am I going to look up, or am I going to look down? Am I going to look at the world wholeheartedly and honor what I say and what I do, or am I going to look down in shame? There's a candle on both ends as well, and this is about holding vigil for ourselves and holding our own vows. And maybe some of you are going to be receiving vows, declarations. Tell me about vows, please, Spirit. There's new beginnings, right? Spirit of nurture. Anything in your creative time. Maybe if you're not sure where this inner light should go and you need to find faith in yourself, take the time to do this dream work. This can be active dream work in your meditation time. You can actively ask your spirit guides to show you messages. So it could just be, Spirit, can you show me what I need to know right now? Or, you can you can request to go to certain places in your mind, or just imagine yourself in there and kind of like your 5D space, okay, your imaginative space. What you put your mind to and what you put your thoughts to manifests into form. And this is even within with our love lives, within the soul contracts that we've made before, you know, we jumped in this body, so to speak, even as well. Those are vows we made with our higher selves and our souls, okay? And I have phobias here, and it came out in the reverse, so it's time to really get out of this. Maybe we're having a lot of inner demons fighting over vows and phobias, right? What is it with commitment that is a problem, and what is it with a commitment to ourselves? What is it with holding vigil to ourselves that makes it so difficult? The moon that the Cancer full moon, really is a time of coming into home with ourselves, and this is knowing what to nurture, knowing what to let go of, okay? Being a hunter of conflict and a spirit of nurture means that we're only putting our passions into places that are nourishing our souls, and really allowing a new beginning to come that is both creative, but something that we know we're allowed to have. Get out of this phobia surrounding, I just heard nuptials, but surrounding your worthiness. I'm going to pull in a Doreen Virtue Angel card as well for you guys, water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Please, December 24th through the 30th, 2018. Is there anything that you would have me know about vows? Thank you. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. And know that as well, within our soulmates, our soul contracts, any soul connections that we have, we are divine mirrors of each other, and as well as, you know, the world is a mirror to us. Anyone who is really looking, we can find, you know, bits of ourselves in every judgment that we make, I guess is the way I would put that. But keep an open mind. This phobia thing, this is where we close it off. If we allow ourselves to listen to this, and to all the naysaying that even our mind says, that's not an open mind. Keep an open mind, because your soul has made contracts, and you need to play them out, and keep an open mind as well, because sometimes when we are too rigid in what we think is going to happen, those are self-fulfilling prophecies. Keep an open